Hi, I've been gone for 12,000 years. So hopefully my audio quality is better because I got a nice new microphone. But also I'm outside, so that might contradict everything. So today I'm going to answer all of your questions that regard fruit videos. So let's do this. Also, I want to acknowledge my lovely hammock chair, which is beautiful and I love it so much. So these hammocks are made in Nicaragua and the workshop is staffed with people with disabilities. So if they did not have these jobs, they would not be able to find food or money, and that's really upsetting. So this goes to a great cause if you want to buy one. It helps people that are blind, who are deaf, and it gives them the life they deserve, and that's pretty cool. They are the most comfortable things ever. I love it. I sit here when it's not 100 degrees in California, and they're made with 100% manila cotton, so I love this. So anyways, if you want one of these chairs, missionhammocks.com, 5 off for 5 off. Okay, so let's get to the video. What was my inspiration for making fruit videos? So you know Dan and Phil's beddings. I wanted like a phone case or something with the design of that on it, but everything was like, the colors were so completely off and I didn't want that. So I made it myself and I thought, oh my god, you know what'd be cute? If I made Phil's bed, a tiny Phil's bed. And then that tiny bed led to a tiny room. And I have no idea why I put fruits on the bed, but I did. I guess it fit. And then I decided to film Phil is Not on Fire 6. That's the origin story. It's not like fruits killed my parents, so I'm using them as a prop in revenge. I wish. No, I don't. I just read a comment last night that was like, you don't care about your hair in your videos. Well, you know what? I do care about my hair. I conditioned it yesterday, so. How do you choose what videos to recreate? They have to have lots of props. If not, they'll just be sitting there talking and you'll click away. I know you will. You know? But if there are boring parts where they're just talking, I cut them out. As you can see, you can't play the videos side by side. How do you make the backgrounds? Okay, so I take screenshots of every different scene in the video and I'll put them side to side and I'll say, okay, this is what I need to build, this is what I need to build for all the different props. So the furniture needs to be in scale with the bed. The props need to be in scale with the fruits. So the props are not in scale with the bed. On my first video, I used random food boxes and just kind of cut them to the size I wanted. So now I make them from scratch, like just cardboard. I tape them all together, I cut them, and I paint them. And that's how it works. So everything is handmade. Someone asked where I bought my props, and I was like, you can't buy those. That'd be strange. How do you get the timings with the videos correct? So I line up the props in order of when they will show up on screen on toothpicks, or I've started using spaghetti sticks, and I'll stick them in a styrofoam cube I have, and I have to film without the fan or the AC on because everything is made of paper. Why did I choose this? And they will blow away if anything happens. So anyway, so when I record, I have like my laptop right here playing the video, and I move the props accordingly to the sound of the video, that I'll replay that part if I keep messing up, and then so everything's timed perfectly, so nothing's too short or too long. How do you pick fruits for your fruit videos? Is it based off their personality? How do I just know? Is there a connection between the actors and the fruit who play them? Wait, no, the fruit are the actors. I can't talk. Is it just random? When I first picked Dan and Phil for their apples and oranges, those were just the fruits in the fruit bowl. If I had a pear, one of them would have been a pear. But now it's kind of like, I need to pick this fruit based on all this logic. Like, is it a pun with their name? Do I feel like they are this character on an emotional level? You know, like, there's a lot of stuff to think about now. I made Tom Ridgewell a tomato because tomato, and Dodie is a peach because she is a peach. Do I use the same fruits in every video? No. My videos take place months apart, so like those would just be really moldy by then and they would not look good on camera. I buy a fruit for every video and also a stunt fruit if I need to stick anything into them, which happens on multiple occasions. So yes, my fruits do get hurt in the making of these videos. How long does it take to make a video? I haven't thought about this yet. So when I pick a video, there's that. And it takes me about like a week to build the set. Then that takes like a day to film it. Sometimes I edit it on the same day. Sometimes I wait a day or two, depending on what I have to do. So about like a week to 2 weeks to make a fruit video. Do I keep the props and sets? Yes, I keep the props that are gonna be used over and over, like Dan and Phil's bedrooms. But like videos that I use once, I don't. They're in a random box, just all mixed together. Do I need someone else to help me when I make my videos? Yes, sometimes my mom helps me make the videos. Because sometimes I need to like move the camera at a certain thing, and then so she'll hold the fruit in place, or if they have props in their hands, she'll hold them while I'm filming just for like a few seconds. What are my favorite fruit videos to make, or fruits to work with? I've only made one fruit video with PJ so far, but I really like his because of all the zooms, and I might do another PJ video soon. Maybe. I don't like making promises because I've broke all of them I've made on this channel. Let's talk about the videos of the future. Will you do a fruit version of Pin-Off 8? Of course I will. Will you reenact a famous / very well written fan fiction with the fruits? I don't know. I filmed these very loudly in my bedroom. What other people would you consider making fruits of? Okay, so here's the thing. The videos I want to make, they might not have fruit in them. Like, they'll still have fruit in them, but they'll have other objects in them that are not fruits, because I feel like that will not reflect their personality. You feel me? We might see some fish product and some plants in the future, maybe. This was a question I kept getting. Will we ever see a Dodie Clark? What fruit would Dodie be? Where's Dodie? I have made a video with Dodie. She was a character, and that was Valentine's Day. I think that's the title of it. Valentine's Lies, actually. Lies. So you have seen Dodie. Also dill. What fruit would dill be if he was in the videos? So let's think about this. Dill can either be an apple or an orange. I'm going to use one of those random picking websites, and we will see what he is. So let's do this. Randomizer? Oh, a scrambler. Is that what they're called? Orange. Apple. Are you ready for this? An apple. So dill would be an apple. Do you use a box to put it in, or what? Because I'm very confused by that. Yeah, I put everything inside of a multi-use paper box, and I label what's inside it on every box, and I just keep them in my garage, so I think there's a beetle flying around, and I'm frightened. How big are the sets? I feel like you'd be able to tell because I put a fruit in it that'd be like the size. So if fruit's like this big, the set's like this big. So, are there any specific fruits you avoid using or introducing? Yes, any fruits that are large. A watermelon, a pineapple, cantaloupe, anything extra large that'll be weird next to an apple. Like, those will not work correctly, so I'm not gonna do those. Have you ever considered making a YouTuber an egg instead of a fruit? I have. So, fake fan. What kind of markers do you use for small props? I either use a Pilot pen, and I use the Papermate Flare markers, and then I just use colored pencils for them. How did you make the stress mushroom? So I actually took a rubber band from like that's wrapped around like the asparagus or whatever, and then so I cut it into the shape of a mushroom, and I pulled some thread through it, so it's like you can pull it, and then so I just painted the mushroom on it so it's stretchy, and they could pull it. So now, to get to what you've been waiting for, I'm going to explain the tiny sets to you. I have 4 sets right now that I'm using or going to use. Anything I don't use twice, I keep in another box that's just filled with all the different props. They're just mixed in there. I don't know what's what anymore. Today, I'm going to show you Phil's room and explain it. Hi, so please ignore the tragic state of this set. I accidentally stacked a box on top of it. First, oh wait, where's the chest? I actually usually keep this taller. Like, this part is usually up because if I have something here, I don't want to accidentally see the top of it. But I was going to take this to Tatanoff for Crafty Corner, but someone was like, you're not going to get it back if you submit it, so I did not want to do that. But everything's like glued down just in case. So this is the bed. It's actually all cardboard, and I labeled it. Okay, so I have the chest, which I labeled, and I keep the other things in it too. And it actually opened. This is the desk. So I have this tiny lion, which I drew, and then this elephant, and then this lamp, which is all on this table, which was too low, so I just stuck another paper inside it, which is just 2 triangles. Now the window is, I just drew a window. There's some Furbies, and that tiny pig sticker that's on it, and then the tiny fairy lights, which I don't understand how that's standing. I think it's in a container, but everything's blurry in the background, so I don't care. And then everything is on fire all the time. Let's go to the desk, which is in also terrible condition. I need to like glue this down. Anyway, I have this little Totoro drawing, which looks okay. I think that's a calendar, and there's a penguin which I feel like that should be a fruit because animals are fruits as well. There's a box, a picture, and that's it. And those are the questions that you've asked me. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a better understanding of my videos. And I'll see you next time, which I'm not gonna give you a date because who knows, school is starting next week. So, you know, you might get a lot of square flake videos. Bye. This is my set right now. Okay. So in focus. Alright, let's see this. So this is my chair. Okay. Well, the door opened and that's frightening. And I just kind of like... This is the best thing ever, honestly. Oh my god. I could just...